Today I'm sharing some insights and the ugly truth about one of the biggest mistakes that homeowners make before bringing their property to market, and more importantly, how you can help streamline your whole selling experience. Because let's face it, selling your home can be incredibly stressful, but you as the homeowner have far more control and impact on the overall success of the sale than you realize.
Welcome to Living and Buying Ballito, your go-to channel for everything Ballito. Whether you're a decorated local, are looking at relocating or investing, we are here to assist you with all of your real estate needs. My name is Alex van der Merwe, founder of Azure Coastal Real Estate and a born and bred local of Ballito, operating out of one of the fastest growing areas in South Africa, the Dolphin Coast. If you want to get in touch with me today, you can find my contact details in the description below.
In the previous video, we discussed that a crucial part of the process before going to market involves leaning into an agent or agents to acquire information. And ideally, it is during this time that you as the owner get an opportunity to get a feel for who you're going to be jumping into bed with. The quality of the service that you receive will come down to the strength of the relationship that you are able to build. It's a little bit like dating. You're not really sure what you like or what to appreciate until you've gotten a bit of experience in the field. Sometimes you dive right in without signing a prenup and get caught with your pants down. So take your time, go on a couple dates and look for that chemistry. Most people feel that reputable agents are found at reputable brands, and to a degree that is correct, but that value you will ultimately receive will come down to two things: the agent's own ability and resources paired with what support they receive from the agency. So there is no harm in exploring your options to establish which shoe fits best. Now, choosing your mandate. We have open mandates, dual mandates, and exclusive mandates, or as I like to call them, open prey, a half measure, and taking control. I'm actually going to spend very little time on open mandates simply because nothing truly amazing ever really comes of it. 10 agents whose focus is on speed, not quality, get shoddy listings up because there is no budget. They do not want to pay for the photos and marketing themselves, which is the absolute bare minimum in case another agent sells it, and the company feels the same. And yes, sure, some will do, but then they hurry up to be the first online and wait. Now, do you blame them? People often forget that agents do not get a salary. No sale means no income, as in no income, yet agents have a ton of running costs. Aside from trying to thrive and not just survive in their own lives, between family and responsibilities, almost every task undertaken by an agent has an associated cost. Cell phones, travel, marketing, footage, more travel, client entertaining, and time. Time from families and time through business. Because every second that they spend on one opportunity is time lost on another. So I guarantee they are spending their time where they see the best potential. And an open mandate just ain't it. And in a matter of days, your listing is on page 7. You as the owner have your property listed as a 3-bed here and a 5-bed there, the dishes in that photo. You've had to open your doors to multiple strangers who you think you have your best interests in heart, but will ultimately be working for the buyer and try to get the first offer in, not be the best offer, with no loyalty to you as a seller because they want to put food on their plate before someone else does. You have a flurry of inquiries and lowball offers because people think you're desperate to sell. And if you are, then I'm sure you actually have better things to do than repeat yourself 10 times, going over every detail and dealing with stressful situations and turning basically your home into a motel for 6 months, asking for a 5-star booking fee and actually wondering why business is bad. Then you get dual mandates, which are the middle ground. You provide just enough incentive and encourage just enough competition to motivate an elevated level of service, which has a far better chance of success. If you cannot decide between two agents, then choose them both. But making that choice is going to change the game entirely from get what you get to being in a position to actually request and what to expect. Plus, healthy competition ensures consistency in activity, so you can also expect a level of accountability in exchange for your trust. But there is still that element of risk for both parties. So, does either one actually go the full mile? At the end of the day, every agent can get a listing up that looks great. I mean, it is possible, but it's the groundwork that happens behind the scenes that will be the biggest point of difference. And that groundwork I'm talking about sometimes takes time, patience, research, commitment, negotiation, understanding, persistence, loyalty, a shared interest, and certainty that come hell or high water, there will be light at the end of the tunnel for both the seller and the agent. And that is what you get with a sole mandate, if it's undertaken correctly. You will still get some exclusive mandate agents who will even turn other agents with current buyers away until they feel that enough time has passed to exhaust all of their own options first, just to try and earn all the commission, instead of working with another agent with a focus on getting the property sold. So, how do you make sure that your agent who you are onboarding is acting in your best interests at all times? Because you can mandate them to do so. The mandate agreement is as much of a contract as the sale agreement. If you get presented with a mandate agreement, do not just sign it, countersign it with your expectations, discuss what they are offering, and hold them accountable to it. So then draw up an annexure and stipulate, if you turn an agent with a qualified buyer away, then this agreement will be cancelled immediately. If you are going to be signing a sole mandate, take control of the service that you'll be receiving instead of just hoping. Give each agent an opportunity to present what they are offering, compare notes, and work with one agent to build your very own custom-built marketing plan. And by the way, owners seem to feel like reducing commission on a mandate agreement is the best strategy to get the most out of a sale, when all you're really doing is actually clipping the agent's wings at the start of a race, affecting their budget and ability to aggressively market, hindering other agencies' willingness to share in a sale. So after finding out what the commission is, end up rather taking the clients elsewhere. I promise you will get far more value in the service and ultimately in your pocket if you instill enough motivation with a clearly defined roadmap. If the agent is performing in line with the terms of the mandate agreement, which you both curated, as a seller, the best thing that you can possibly do is continue to renew with the mandated agent until it sells. This way, the success of the sale, or lack thereof, is shared between the seller and the agent. And if the agent is doing their part, the only part for you as a seller to play is reduce the price or renew the mandate until the property is sold. There should not be any other limitations or variables to consider. By all means, and it will happen, if another agent wants to try wiggle their way onto the listing, waiting for the mandate to end by offering you something that they feel you should be doing, by all means consider it. Then approach your existing agent and ask whether it is possible to include that service and update the mandate agreement. This loyalty will not only ensure performance, but eradicates most of the problems. And once the market understands that this relationship, more than just a 3-month fling, but a commitment, will sale do us part, the agents will have no choice but to either show their buyer now, instead of waiting to try and wait out the last couple of weeks of the mandate period, hoping that their clients don't come across it because they know it's actually perfect for them and mentally they're already preparing to sell it themselves, or they will risk having their buyers reach out directly because of the exposure. At the end of the day, the likelihood of an effective sale is significantly higher when agents work together. The marketing arm is but one of the elements relating to the successful sale. There are still the million smaller but equally as important factors that come into play between handling an inquiry and signing an offer. And in the next video, those are the key points that I will be talking about. So like and subscribe if you want to get more content like this, and I'll see you in the next video.